Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Better Call Saul Season 6, Episode 10. We are approaching the end here, guys. Last episode, I think we said goodbye to pretty much all of our characters and possibly jumping to the time skip, because I feel like we prepped every character for Breaking Bad, and then it's just all those black and white scenes that we are seeing at the start of every season. Um, we might just go back to that for the last few episodes and see what wraps up Jimmy's story in the long run. I don't know. Maybe not. But if not, I don't know what we're gonna see because we pretty much saw Jimmy like get successful, get his big ass house, and have everything set up the way he had it at the start of Breaking Bad. So either way, I'm sad to have all the characters gone. I was thinking about it earlier where I was like, oh, I'm watching Breaking Bad tonight. That's right. And then I was like, oh, but I think we're not going to see Kim and Gus and Mike and all them anymore. But it is what it is. I guess we still could see Kim. I did have a theory that involved, like, they separated a long time ago and now Jimmy's in, like, hiding or something. But could he somehow, contact Kim, but maybe they're watching her if they're trying to find Jimmy even still kind of thing. So maybe it's not possible. But I just thought, maybe after all that time. But anyways, I'm excited, guys, so let's get started, shall we? Alright, we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. This nice fella gonna help? Who do we got here? Do we know this person? I'd say... The actress does actually look familiar, but I don't think I know. But what's the significance of this, if not Marion? You can keep it, Wisconsin. Why was that so hard for me to say? She looks like she still has the aftertaste, that look on your face. Uh-oh. Oh no, she's stuck. Is it possible for, Oh. Can she get up a little bit, or... Because I know sometimes they do that. Oh, Jimmy. Oh. Trying to not need Nippy. I wonder if it's a scam or not. Older people can be so stubborn sometimes. Yeah. What person wouldn't help? Oh, Jimmy. Damn it, fucking Jimmy. And his damn scams. He put the ice there. He probably didn't even have a dog. Oh. Fucking Jimmy doing shit to old people in this show. I feel bad for Marion. This would be so sweet if he didn't, if he wasn't the cause of it, right? I love seeing like when people are just like willing to help old people, but I absolutely hate it when people are willing. Oh, this is cool. Neat. Different. I like it. I was saying I hate when people screw over old people for their own gain. So, the question I have is, how much of this is going to be black and white? All of it? Like, are the next 3 episodes black and white? I have no idea. Oh, is this the guy? This is the taxi guy, isn't it? The guy that knows who Saul is? Is Marion his, like, mom or something? Is he gonna make a threat? That doesn't look like the guy, actually. Jeffy. So who's Jeffy? Why does Jimmy want to get close to these people? Hmm. I don't... Maybe this was the friend? Was this the friend that was behind the guy that was talking to him, just standing there? I don't remember it being... Hmm. At least he fixed it, but... Hmm. Oh, okay. I was like, if this is the guy and I'm just misremembering what he looks like, I wasn't sure if he told her that he drove... that he drove, Saul Goodman, you know? Okay, let's get a conversation to fill me in, because I'm confused. Hmm. Hmm. I almost want to go back to the episode now and see if that's the same actor or something. I don't know why. He looks so different. But he knows he's Saul Goodman, so I guess that's just on me. Maybe he was just more confident before, and now he looks so nervous it like threw me off. I don't know. Hmm. Is Jimmy gonna like set him up? Get him in trouble? Monitoring police scanners. 50 or so teens. Damn teens. Hmm. I don't know how much money Jimmy has left after all this time. The ring. He puts it back on, getting back in the game a little bit. Hmm. Didn't listen to it for very long. Hopefully nothing happens to the rest of the 98% of the day. Saul loves to watch him leave. No, I'm just kidding. Hmm. Don't you love that? Just the guy thing of like doing that little like head nod to each other. I hope the door stopper stays in. Okay, he's good. I remember when he got trapped in the dumpster room. Security, eh? Are they robbing the mall? Is this the game he's got this guy in? We're doing something to the mall? Fair point. Yeah, he was the. So I guess this was one of the cops, or mall cop, whatever. When the kid stole a bunch of DVDs. Camera in it. Maybe. Well, they're gonna move him. That wouldn't make sense. I think I've seen the actor. The bigger guy in the chair. He seems nice. I say that to myself all the time. I've actually been doing good though. I got back on the wagon. I had COVID a few weeks ago and kind of fell off the wagon a little bit. Only for during COVID, obviously I didn't exercise, and then like a week after COVID, I was like eating junk again and stuff, and I shouldn't have. But I've been doing good for 4 or 5 days now of like no junk at all, which nothing crazy, obviously, but I usually talk myself into like one junk thing every now and then, but I've been holding off. Oh, I could really go for a Cinnabon though. Did Jimmy expect him to like pick it up? Oh. Did he drug it? Jimmy doesn't know what game he's talking about, does he? It's a big Cinnabon. Definitely feels like me with like trying to do casual conversation. He timed how long a Cinnabon, like how long it would take him to eat a Cinnabon, so they know how long they have to pull off whatever they're trying to pull off, maybe? Maybe he didn't like drug him or something. I thought he was like timing like how long it would take for the drug to fill back in. Or excuse me, how long it would take the drug to take effect is what I was trying to say. Be like, okay, 3 minutes exact is when he'll pass out. Boom, 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 boom. Does he get these for free? For working here? Or did he buy them? I don't know if Jimmy cares. Starting a pattern. Give the nod to the buffer guy. Must be a pretty chill job. I imagine you don't get paid very much, but just the fact that you can just ride around on that thing. I imagine that's not his only job, though. Cleaning would not be fun. Nasty mall people stuff. Alright. I wasn't sure if the other guy was into it, but... I wonder if Jimmy is reading up on the sport. I think he's talking about football. Yeah. He's studying up so he can be part of the conversation better. Be like... One of these times is gonna be like... Oh, it briefly showed the carving he put in the wall, right? JMM was here, or whatever he put. Yeah, hit the point where this guy's like, I'm on a diet now, so no more of this. So planning on some kind of score from the mall. But what is it he's hoping to gain? Alright, the other guy's definitely into it now. Oh. I hope they never figure out that Jimmy's just using them. Couple seconds sooner. And the last time was 3:18, right? I don't remember what the other times were. That was 3:16. I think. Or 3:19. Shit. 6s and 9s. My gut told me 3:16. I'm gonna go with it. Man, it only took him 3 minutes and 16 seconds to eat that. I'm a slow eater, guys. I really am. It probably would have taken me 10 minutes to eat that thing. If not longer. Is he hoping to get some suits or something? Cashmere. Is that what that said? It would have been. I think I could find it pretty easy going back to see what the guy looks like. Oh my god, Jimmy's. He's mapping out the entire mall so they can, like, figure it out. Who's the other guy? Oh, it's just a doggy. See if they can get it done within the time it takes him to eat. Armani suits. Oh man. It's so hard to gauge the time of how long it takes to grab things. This guy does not look like he's doing okay. Hmm. Interesting. Is that the buddy that was behind him before? He's talking about Walter. This guy looks like he can run a bit better. Logistics. The other guy's like, when he approached him at the mall, he seems so like confident and different, whereas this guy seems very like nervous and not confident at all. All right. The question is, does Jimmy have some? The problem is if Jimmy just gets him arrested, what's going to stop him from saying Saul Goodman, right? So I don't think he's trying to get the guy arrested. Uh-oh. Oh no! Maintenance is gonna be here! Is this how they're getting him in? That's definitely the guy laying in that box. Time to call Jimmy. The supervisor. Oh god, I spit everywhere. Jesus. I wonder if that number means anything. Sometimes they throw in little references to things with numbers like that, especially one that like Jimmy probably just made up to put on that sheet. Jimmy. Playing the people. Kathy. Jimmy's such a flatterer. While he scams people. That's good. Pray those straps are not in as good as they look there, like they're in. Your straw never had it so good. Man, I get that, like, the whole, like, repetitive thing that led up to here, just like the Goodnight Ladies and everything. Like, I worked retail and it was legit just the same pattern every day. I didn't mind it, though. I actually prefer it. I don't like new things. Like, when I work, I much rather be... I much rather be knowing what's going down every day when I go to work. No surprises. I like how Jimmy also put it on like that side of the table, so he was probably more apt to like move his chair up. Does he somehow signal the guy? I don't blame him. Alright. There's gonna be a cleaner here now, right? The floor buffer guy. Oh, okay. They had a side hole for him. Alright. Oh no. He like just did this and then ran before. So I hope he had like extra time. Removing the tags. He's carrying some of the stuff. Oh. And then they're gonna come pick up the box. He's gonna stay there until the morning? Oh, he made good time. Oh wait, is he going out again? Oh shit. Something's gotta go wrong, right? Floor buffer guy? I don't know. Pricey lingerie. Oh my god, he has so much shit. Oh, there's so much stuff they're taking. I would have taken like half this much and just got out of there in time. You gotta push it to the limit, I guess. Halfway, probably. Hmm, 1 minute. He's going up. These Uggs look funny. Be careful, Jimmy. Don't let him catch you looking at the monitors. Oh no. That's not good. The floor got buffered. So it wasn't that the maintenance guy was gonna be there. Is he knocked out? Uh-oh. Jimmy gonna pull something out of his ass. Uh-oh. Jimmy. I don't know what I'm doing. Now he's gonna pull something out. Oh, man. Rest in peace, Chuck. God, Jimmy, you can't keep stopping him forever. Oh, come on, dude. Pick up your shit. Fucking... This show does tension so well. Be careful where you're looking there, dude. Get back in your damn crate. He's supposed to get back in, right? What is he doing? Or is he supposed to go there? Maybe he's supposed to go there. Okay. So he doesn't go back in the crate. Is the mall closed right now, though? This guy is so nice. I think this guy was like in like a side character, not a side character, but just an extra in like an episode of something I saw. Frank. And everything's good. God damn. Haven't had to improvise in a while, have you, Jimmy? $10 a.m.? Is it 10 a.m.? Is the crate gone? Now we have to hope that none of them notice, because if they notice that something's stolen, they're gonna check the tapes. Right? Did he stay in the bathroom the whole time until the mall opened? I guess maybe there wasn't enough room in the crate for him and all that stuff they stole. That'd be so boring. Just get out of there, man. Don't stay around to see your work. This guy does not look like he is casual. Just like accidentally had a tag in his pocket and the alarms go off. Alright. Jimmy, they're more than 500, aren't they? Jimmy has something on them now. Yo. If you ever say my name... He liked the feeling. The look on his face after they got away with it. They're gonna get caught. Don't let her go in the garage. They must have closed it up. Okay. They have like a blanket over it, it looks like. Alright. So he took care of his problem for now. Fell in with a bad crowd. Saying that. Happy ending. Thanks, subtitles. Sorry. Alright. So at least for now, his cover is intact. Milady. Such a dramatic way that he looked at his watch. But I think he's just very chipper right now, right? Happy he got away with what he did. One final scan, maybe? Or does he want more now? Uh-oh. They have a problem. Are they noticing something? Or is he just relishing in what he's accomplished? Do you take the wrong kind of suits? Or does Jimmy just want a suit? I'm so worried something's gonna mess up. Like, we still have a few more episodes, right? So where do we go from here? That is a fancy, like, a crazy suit. That's just not fancy, but it's wild, man. Excuse me. Oh no. She's not gonna recognize his voice, is she? I thought she was gonna be like, hey sir, do you need help? Alright. That is it. Interesting. Even the text is usually in, like, yellow, but it's in white right now for the credits. Maybe because of the black and white kind of thing. That's fun. Anyway, that is it, guys, for episode 10. Yeah, I mean, we still have 3 episodes left, so what happens from here? I mean, I think Jimmy enjoyed it, didn't he? Right? Like, he had fun with what he just did. So I think he's gonna want to be back in the game. Anyway, so, like, maybe we're gonna, like, see what he does. But, yeah, I'm really curious how it ends now that we're in, like, the flash-forward territory, right? I mean, unless we flash back again, I don't know. But at least being in the flash-forward territory right now, it's like, where do we end? Like, how do we have Jimmy, like, if he does end up doing more scams, does he then hit a limit and wants to stop? Does he get caught and that's what makes him stop? You know, like, what, if he gets started again, what makes him stop? Or maybe the show just ends with him being back in the game, you know? And being happy kind of thing. I don't know. But, certainly interesting. I think it might have been the start of season 4 where we had that problem, right? Where the guy showed up at the mall. Sorry, I know I went all over the place. Season 4 would have been his brother's death. So season 4 is when he got hurt. Oh, season 4, he was, like, worried about someone following him, right? Shoot, maybe it was in, like, a different episode. It wasn't or was it the start of season 5? Yeah, because I guess I could see the taxi driver, right? Because he, like, keeps looking at him in this episode. He's in the taxi right now. Yeah, he sees the Albuquerque little thing. Yeah, this guy looks different. Maybe they just had to change the actor. Maybe they couldn't get that actor again. Hold on, let's go to I mean, obviously we get a really good look at him. It must be the first episode of season 5. Either that or it's in the middle of a season somewhere. He thinks he's being followed, right? It wasn't the start of season 6, right? I don't think so. It feels like it was a long time ago for me, right? Yeah, here it is. Thought it was you. Yeah, no, this is 100% a different person. They must have just had to recast the guy. He must have been... Okay. See, I thought so. It happens sometimes. They did it several times with Kaylee throughout the show. It's really too bad because it had me really confused at the start, but I figured it out now, you know. But yeah, season 5, episode 1, you can see it's clearly a different person entirely. And I thought so because it wasn't too long ago that I watched after I watched this episode myself, I then waited a while and watched a reaction of this episode before getting to the episode that I just watched here, right? So I kind of had like a refresher on what the guy's face looked like, and then, and then I was like, that's not him, And it was throwing me off the whole episode. I was like, am I really just not recognizing him? But it's really kind of weird too, because they almost made him like even more awkward than this guy. Like, this guy was so confident when he walked up and he's like, "Hey, I know who you are. You're Saul Goodman. Come on, say the line. Say the line." Very forceful and pushy, whereas the guy in this episode was very like, cowering and, quiet and stuff. Like, I don't feel like the guy in this episode we just watched would ever confront Jimmy like this guy did in season 5. But I mean, I think it is supposed to be the same person. It's really weird. That's probably like the most off thing I'd say about this show so far is like, why can't you have the new actor act the same way that this guy did, right? I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I shouldn't judge this guy based off one situation where he saw someone he recognized, like he saw Saul and like confronted him. Maybe like he is different when it comes to Saul being like in the kitchen with his, mom and everything. But anyway. But yeah, Marion, I liked her. I felt bad for her with the, she seemed like just like a sweet old lady, and Jimmy putting the snow there, I think, so she did get stuck hanging up the posters of a, missing dog that he doesn't have. It's just all part of the scam to get him in to, see this guy, right? And integrate him in their lives and everything. But then, like, cutting the cable so her thing doesn't work, so he has to push her inside. He did fix it after. So, I mean, kind of like he fixed the situation with, I don't remember her name, I apologize. But the lady at Sandpiper, right, that he screwed over big time. Irene or something, maybe? It might be something like that. But yeah, either way, I hate that stuff. Like, don't mess with old people, man. They're just trying to live the best life that they have left, I don't know. Unless they're like one of the grumpy asshole ones, then I'm like, yeah, fuck with them, But if they're nice, leave them be. But yeah. I do wonder, like, is she able, I don't know if we saw her get up at all. Like, is she able to walk around a little bit and the scooter is just a help? Like, could she have gotten up and pushed it a little bit, or is she, like, actually paralyzed where she, can't use her legs at all kind of thing? I'm not sure. Because we saw Jimmy push her in, but then we never saw how she got from her chair to, like, the kitchen table. Did she walk, or did Jimmy have to carry her and put her there? I don't know. But yeah, Jimmy came up with a scam to rob the mall, but also scam the guy as well, because now, Jimmy knows everything they did. He knows everything they stole and all that, so he can, mutually assured destruction, like he said. If you tell anybody that I'm Saul Goodman, if I go down, you're going down too. So let them know, like, the sentence time and everything and all that. So yeah, he handled it like he said he was going to handle it, and it didn't involve killing the guys, which is good. I didn't really think he was going to kill the guys, because he's not really a killer, right? I don't think he's ever killed anyone in Breaking Bad, did he? And then I don't think he's killed anyone in, other than getting people, like, getting people wrapped up in his shit that got them killed, but it wasn't by his hand, right? But yeah, I liked the mall robbing, and I liked the nice security guard where you just kept bringing the guy Cinnabons every day, and just like, I also like that Jimmy used the tie-in, like, hey, you guys, called the EMTs when I passed out. I just wanted to thank you. And then he just kept stopping by and just, like, integrated himself, and they were both so into it. Like, the guy was resistant at first because it was like the whole lawyer thing with the other thief and all that, but then at one point they're like sitting there like dodging, like, pretending they have a football and stuff like that. So he really got into it, really like Saul or Jimmy and all that, or Gene, whichever name you want to go with. He has so many, but yeah, definitely an interesting episode. I'm way more curious about where we go. Like, I don't. There is a small part of me that I don't know if I like that we spent so long on this, but at the same time, I did enjoy what I saw, and I was pretty invested in, like, what is he up to? Like, why is he doing all this? Like, I didn't get the connection until Jimmy started saying, like, oh, felony this, that, and I was like, oh, okay. He's gonna hold it over their heads. I see. I wasn't sure why he was doing this. Like, is he gonna get them caught? But no, if he gets them caught, all they have to do is say Saul Goodman was helping us, and the cops will be like, Saul Goodman, and they'll like look into that name and find out about Saul, and he'd be screwed, So I was like, no, he's not gonna get them arrested. But I didn't know what that end game was. I was just into the episode and I didn't really put too much thought into it, but yeah, I did have fun though. I'm looking forward to the last 3 and seeing where we go now, because at this point we've wrapped up the loose ends, right? We said goodbye to all of our characters for the most part. We have the jump forward and everything. We took care of the guy who knows who Jimmy is, so now Jimmy can just go back to his life as a Cinnabon guy, right? But there is the fact that even Jimmy, kind of like what the other guy did, looked a bit happy about what they did here. So I think Jimmy might want to get back in the game, and we'll see where that leads if that's the case. So thank you guys so much. That's going to be it for me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see the rest of the show. Only 3 episodes left, but my Patreon exclusive tier will have it. It'll also have whatever I watch after this show, a whole bunch of episodes, considering this is, 6 seasons, meaning that if you want, on my Patreon should have 5, 6 seasons, depending on show length and stuff like that, of another show or multiple shows, depending on how long the shows are and everything. Either way, it gives you access to stuff that I've watched that is not on YouTube yet, so check it out if you're interested. Link in the description below, or it should be popping up on the screen. Supports me in what I do here. Very much appreciate it. And I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.